And good evening to my dear masters. And let's learn how to, if we have an ear issue, how could we treat that? Okay, we'll learn about that now. So I'm going to teach about the acupressure point also on the ears. So now, the ears are the pair of organs like we have on both sides of the head. They allow us to hear and balance our body, right? So they detect the sound. Ears in the body, they detect the sound. So while the outer ear, that which is usually seen, it is responsible for sensing sound signals. So whereas the actual hearing process takes place inside the ear canal, the eardrums and all. So along with the central nervous system and the brain. So it is always advisable to keep your ears closed in extreme temperatures. So like when your ears are exposed to extreme temperatures like excessive heat or excessive cold, they can trigger earaches. So these are the main causes for your earaches, one of the main causes. And there are different kinds of earaches having different causes. So let's learn few of them. The thing is like identifying the right cause can help us understand the problem we are facing, and also pressing at the particular acupressure point at the right points that could heal, and you'll get a relief from the ear pain, right? So let's discuss like what are those various kinds of earaches and causes. So one is like an ache that gets worse over weeks and months. Like when going on the weeks and months, it gets worse and worse. A kind of blocked sensation and a kind of ringing in the ear that could be due to excess ear wax. So the ear wax, it gets accumulated and it's get hardened and in the outer ear canal, and that causes these kind of issues like you'll be like kind of blocked sensations, or something is ringing in your ear. All these things are due to excess ear wax. And the other kind is barotrauma. That means the ache due to air travel. So when you're scuba diving, so there are like different layers of atmosphere, right? Different layers. So that's caused due to large changes in the altitude and atmospheric pressures. Because of that air travel, there could be a kind of earache. That is another type. And the other type is the swimmer's ear. Like when usually we dip in the water, or like frequently, not like once in a time, most oftenly if they dip in the water, or the swimming sports and things, water sports and things, so a kind of itching in the ear happens, and that turns to a sharp pain, like something poking in the ear, that kind of pain. And which if there is kind of yellowish discharge along with these symptoms, and these are because of it's caused by water entering into the ear. It could be like while swimming, or while dipping in the river or something, or while taking shower, and when the water gets into your ear. And if you these kind of symptoms like itching in the ear, which turns to sharp pain, and if there is an yellowish discharge, it's because of the water entering into ear. So what you have to do is you have to prevent water entering into the ear for at least 3 weeks, if you can. So to that, you may use some shower cap when you go into the water. If you use shower cap that covers your ear, then that works. And in that way, you can prevent water entering into the ear. And these are another kind of issue. And the other kind is if you have an earache on the same side of the toothache. So if you're having a toothache, and on the same side of that toothache, if you have an earache, it is generally due to the tooth problems, like it could be tooth decay, or it could be some gum issues, gum problems. So this is another kind of ear ache you may get. So the other kind is like if you have any sudden ear pain, and that is after, usually if you have any injury, or if you have an infection, and if you have a sudden ear pain, and if there is a kind of bleeding or any discharge or pus from the ear, if you feel any kind of dizziness, if you feel an alarm like ringing in the ear, or if there is any partial hearing loss, then that is the indication of the ruptured eardrum. So these are the things. So these are the kinds of aches, and these are the causes you like generally a common person sees. Like, so these are the issues, and activating the ear point before air travel will help reduce the earache during the journey. So let's see the acupressure point for to prevent all this earaches. So when you take your hand straight to the little finger, and there is a line like this, right? So underneath that, if the little finger and underneath that, if you press here, like press and hold for 15 seconds, and for 2 to 3 minutes of time, if you do it continuously, if you have a severe kind of pain, or if you think like I can't tolerate, then just leave it. If you're uh, comfortable with that, then just hold it for 15 seconds and leave that. You should feel the pressure. You can use either thumb finger or the index finger to press. So if you do like this and hold it for 15 seconds and leave it, like if you do daily 2 to 3 minutes, then you may prevent this kind of earaches. So like our body has a general common healing power, right? So our body can heal anything. So if you give this kind of things, then that could work. And if your problems are severe, like you had a lot of earwax and all, it's better you go get cleaned it. But if from the initial stage and all, it's better like if you just press it, it works. And the other thing is like the little finger, when you see the bottom part, this is the ear point, acupressure point, and the ring finger at the same place. Here is also the acupressure point. You could press like this here at these places also. So these places and this place, these are the acupressure points for the ears. And another home remedy is like if you heat some coconut oil, heat it with a clove of garlic, and let it come to the room temperature. And if you use those drops, then that could also relieve the ear pain. Any questions, masters? The better thing is cover your ears in the extreme weathers. So if you cover the ears in the extreme, the ears are like more sensitive. If you cover in extreme weathers, either the cold weather or the heat weather, you may prevent many kinds of earaches and ear issues.